Hi guys, how the hell are you? Today we are doing an all-new unbiased gear review, and today we are taking a look at these, the new Nemesis Humbuckers from Triad Custom Guitars. Okay guys, so these pickups have, first of all, a rather interesting aesthetic to them. They've got those kind of wood bobbins there. It looks like maybe Buckeye burl on this, something like that. Buckeye burl, poplar burl, something to that extent. Some black Allen screws in there, which are very reminiscent of like a Duncan full shred, or pick your favorite DiMarzio humbucker. That sort of kind of aesthetic there. As far as the technical specs, they are both Alnico 5 based pickups. The neck humbucker measures about 10.6K in DC resistance, and the bridge humbucker measures about 16. So they are rather loud pickups for starters, and they are definitely geared towards that more modern rock and modern metal type of sound. Hence why I was very open to check them out here too. First, let me describe the tone a little bit before I get into an actual demonstration. I would say that the neck pickup definitely has a very vintage flavor to it, but it's super even across the board. So it's very harmonically rich, but just very even, very smooth. Not a lot of treble bite, not an excessive amount of warm low end, but yet still vintage sounding. The bridge humbucker is more of just a straight up molten metal machine, but it's still extremely even. However, to me, it sounds like literally everything is pushed a little bit. If you look at the spectrum of the DI track, now this is just a dry DI signal right here, it is pretty much just a lot of mids and a lot of everything really. There's not really a super drop off of either the high end or the low end. Taking a look at the spectrum of running this thing through my favorite Kemper profile, the JCM 900 profile I use for pretty much everything, you'll notice that there is a little bit of a dip in the lower mids between about 350 and 600 hertz. There's also a slight dip in the upper mid-range and lower treble, but I think that's more due to the amp profile itself. That's not necessarily due to this pickup. This pickup is super even, but everything is just kind of pushed up and pushed out. Okay, so to start off with, all the time with you guys, I don't know, play a clean tone. I don't know, play a clean tone. I don't want to play a clean tone. Fine, here you go. I'm going to play a clean tone for you. This is into a clean Marshall Silver Jubilee profile. now back to my happy place. Bridge pickup, fucking full on metal. That's into Lassie Lammert's Bogner Uberschall profile. Very nice. Switching up to the neck pickup so you guys can hear that. Fucking A. So look, short and sweet and to the point, Triad Custom Guitars are now offering their own hand-wound pickups that honestly, I think they sound really, really goddamn good. I think that they are going to be some new major players in the high-gain metal pickup community. I mean, I really, really like these things. I think that they're very clear and articulate, but just really, really bruising, man. They've got just such a heavy fucking tone. It's not something super warm. It's not something with a super rounded off low end. It's something that's more punchy, more biting, more in your face, more tight, for lack of a better description. So, I mean, I really, really dig these things, and if you're into the modern metal stuff, I would definitely recommend checking these things out as well. At the time of this video's publication, they are 175 Canadian dollars, which give or take is anywhere usually between 130 and 140 dollars American, depending on what the current exchange rate is. Look them up, give them a shot. I definitely dig these. So what am I drinking today? Today we are having from Boxing Bear Brewing Company their coffee chocolate milk stout. Now I have to confess, this is something that I've had before and I quite enjoyed it. Let me make sure that nothing has changed. Let's see. Tan head, little rocky, some fine bubbles, but a lot of inconsistent bubbles on the top as well. Pitch black pour, just a little bit of brown in there. Extreme coffee and chocolate aroma. Ooh, lots of coffee in the taste, especially hitting you in the back of the cheeks a little bit. A lot of chocolate, cocoa nibs, very, very dark roasty malts in there as well. What's the ABV on this? This ABV is 6.3%. It's got a 20 IBU, so that explains why there's a little bit of alcohol bite to it, but at the same time, not overpoweringly so. And at this alcohol by volume, this is probably a milk stout that you could drink kind of all day. So yeah, it's really, really good. I wouldn't say it's the absolute best milk stout I've ever had. I would say it's not even the slightest bit bad, though. This is really, really enjoyable. So that's it. That's all the time I've got. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this Unbiased Gear Review. Many more Unbiased Gear videos are on the way. I'm finally getting caught up on a few things here. Please like me on my Facebook page, Arnold Plays Guitar. Check me out on Instagram. Check me out on basically virtually any form of social media that you can find me on. The screen name is always the same, Arnold Plays Guitar. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.